Hello, 8th standard student. Today we are going to solve the question practice set number 7.3, question number 1. I read the question. State whether the following statements are the inverse variation. Whether the following statement. Therefore, the sub question is number 1. Number of workers on the job and the time taken by them to complete the job. Means number of workers are given here and time required to complete. If we increase or decrease, the completion work is depend on the number of workers. If you increase the workers, the completion is the days required, that is the less. If you decrease, the days required more. So, first example is of a inverse variation. First is a inverse variation. Then second, I will read this. Listen carefully. Number of pipes of the same size to fill a tank and the time taken by them to fill a tank. To fill a tank, number of pipes, size of the pipes. Means number of pipes and their size are increased, then tank required to fill is a less time, and if you decrease, then time required more. So this is also the example of a inverse variation. Third sub question. Petrol filled in a tank of a vehicle and its cost. Petrol, we are filling the petrol in our vehicle. If we increase the liter, the quantity of a petrol, then automatically the cost will be get increased. Means this is not in inverse, there is a opposite. One increases, another decreases. So the third is a not inverse variation. Not inverse variation. Then fourth, listen carefully. Area of a circle and its radius. Area of a circle. If we increase the radius of a circle, then their area is also increased. Means it is not a inverse variation. It is not a inverse variation. So we solved the question number 1. We are going to solve the question number 2. Question number 2. I will read the question number 2. If the 15 workers can build a wall in a 48 hours, how many workers will be required to do that the same work in a 30 hours? Means 15 workers build that wall. They will build the wall in a 48 hours. Okay. So firstly we consider let the number of workers and the time. We decide whether it is inverse or the direct variation. If workers are increased, the days required, the hours required low. If workers are decreased, the hours required more. So it is a type of a inverse variation. It is a type of the inverse variation. So we write here answer. Let the number of workers and the time to build a wall and a time to build a wall means the number of workers are denoted by n, number of workers. It is denoted by n, and a time required to build a wall is denoted by T. The number of workers are inverse. The number of workers varies inversely because there is a varies with inversely with time. So we can write in the this is a statement that number of workers here is inversely proportional, means 1 upon T. Therefore, it is written as K upon T, and we get the equation Nk is equal to N into K is equal to T. It is our equation. So we get the equation from the given information. What is the given? When N is equal to how many given in that example? 15 workers. When N is equal to 15, then time required to complete a wall is about 48 hours. 48 hours. So by putting this value in this equation, we will get the constant. Here is the T, not K. Here is the K. So N is equal to 15, then T is equal to 48 is equal to K. Means by putting the values in this equation, 15 into 48 K. So we will get the multiplication is equal to 720. So we get the value of 720. So we are putting this value in the given equation, which is our equation N into T. N into T is equal to K. So N into T is equal to K means that is 720. That is our equation, the new equation. Okay. Then what will I ask? If 30 hours, means time is a 30. How many workers are required? We does not know. So by putting the values. So N remain as it is into T means what? 30 is equal to what? 720. So by dividing 30 on both sides, we will get N in 30 upon 30, that is 1 is equal to 720 upon 30. So 001. Therefore N is equal to 24. So number of workers required. How many workers? 24 workers required to work to build the wall in a 30 hours. So we solve this example. Then we are going to solve the question number 3. We are going to solve the question number. I will read this question. 120 bags of half-liter milk can be filled the machine within 3 minutes. Find the time fill such a 1800 bags. It is an example of a bag of a milk. Half-liter milk. How many bags are given there? 120. So firstly we decide for which it is a inverse or the direct variation, and we are mentioning that for bags which later we are taking, for minutes which later we are taking. So the solution is the time taken to fill a bag of milk of half liter of milk. So this bag, time and time required to fill a bag of a milk is directly proportional to the number of is a no it is a inversely proportional to the time. Yes, for filling a bag it is depend on a type. Okay, if speed is increased, then time gets lowered. So one increases, another decreases. So it is an example of a inverse variation. It is an example of a for that. It is an example of a direct variation. It is an example of, because the 20 bags required to fill is a 3 minutes. If bag increase, time also increases. If bag increases, number of bags increases, time also increases. If bag decreases, time also decreases. So, firstly I tell that it is an example of an inverse, but it is not a inverse variation, it is a direct variation. So, varies directly. So, firstly we consider the letters for number of bags. For number of bags denoted by the N, and the time taken denoted by a T, letter T, small letter. So N is directly proportional to the T. So we are writing this N is equal to K into T. If we divide on both sides the T, then we will get N upon T is equal to K. This is our equation. This is our equation. When N is given, what is the value of N is given? What is the value of N is given? 120 bags. N is equal to 120 bags. To fill this, how many time required? 3 minutes. 3 minutes. How many time required? 3 minutes. So by putting this value in the given equation, means N's value is what? 120 upon time 3 is equal to what? K. So by division we will get the K is equal to 40. K is equal to 40. So we will get the new equation N upon T is equal to, we are putting the value of a K is equal to what? 40. That is our new equation. So to find out the another value, we are putting the values in the given equation. So in the next, what will be given here? How many bags? I will read the half part of it. Then to fill such a 1800 bags, means N is equal to what? 1800. So time is required. They ask what is the time required. So by taking that equation, N upon T is equal to 40. N is what? 1800 divided by T is equal to 40. By interchanging it, we will get 1800 upon 40 is equal to T. So by dividing it, we will get the value of T is equal to 45 minutes. Therefore, value of T is equal to what? 45 minutes. That is our answer. Then we are going to solve the question number 4. Question number 4. A car with a speed 60 km per hour takes the 8 hours for to travel some distance. What should be the increase in a speed if the same distance is covered in a 7.5 hours? Means here the speed and the distance, the speed and the time, to cover some distance. So the speed of a car is mentioned by question number 4. Speed of car mentioned by small s, and the time is denoted by the time taken to cover a distance is denoted by T. Then we are finding out whether it is a direct variation or the inverse variation. As the speed increases, the time decreases. If we increase the speed of our vehicle, then our time decreases. So it is example of a inverse variation. So S is equal to 1. S is inversely proportional to the T. Means it is denoted by 1 upon T. It is also written as S is equal to K upon T. So by multiplying, we will get ST is equal to K, this new equation. So first we will find out the value of K. What we will given in the first, 8 hours required to travel a distance. 8 hours required to travel a distance of a 16 km per hour with speed. Means speed S is equal to 60 km per hour. And time is given T is equal to 8 hours. T is equal to 8 hours. So by putting this value in this equation, we will get S is equal to 60 into value of T is equal to 8 is equal to K. So K is equal to 480. Therefore, we get the new equation ST by putting the value of K is equal to what? 480. Is equal to what? 480. Then the same distance, no, not same distance, but time is given. Time is equal to given 7.5 means 7.5. 7.5 is called 7 point is also written as 7.5. 7.5 is also written as in a decimal 7.5, and we does not know the speed. So to find out the speed, we are putting this value in this equation. ST is equal to 4. We does not know the value of S, and T is equal to 7.5 is equal to 480. Therefore, S is equal to 480 divided by 7.5. By solving it, we are increasing 1 0 on it, and the decimal point is removed. So we will get the value of S is equal to what? 4 km. Is equal to what? 4 km per hour. So the speed of a car should be increased by 4 km. No, sorry, it is not 4, it is a 64. It is a 64. Sorry. Then, means we will get the speed 64, and the previous speed is a 60. First speed is a 60, and the next speed is a, we denote it by S1 and S2. The next speed is a 64. So, by which quantity the speed will get increased? That is S2 minus S1, that is 64 minus 60. So, speed will increase in the speed. So, increase in speed is, we are, for covering the distance, we have increased the speed by 4 km per hour. That is our final answer. So we saw the total exercise 7.3. Thank you.